flying looks smooth and beautiful, until something goes wrong thousands of feet in the air. Before we begin, please subscribe. Your support truly keeps us motivated. What looked like a routine landing in Ruidoso, New Mexico suddenly turned tense, leaving everyone wondering if disaster was seconds away.
What the? What's the thing going on?
On April 29, 2013, a Boeing 747-400 crashed shortly after departing Bagram Air Base. Investigators later determined that improperly secured cargo caused the tragedy. American pilot Michael Wiskus earned his license at only 17 years old, and over 4 decades became a U.S. aerobatics champion with more than 25,000 flight hours. That level of experience is exactly why he performs such risky maneuvers with incredible confidence.
They just reopened LA, Tony. Oh, plane crash!
A dramatic dashcam video captured a small aircraft landing directly on a California highway, with everyone somehow surviving without injuries. Passengers thought they were on a normal flight, until the aircraft suddenly lost stability during a steep climb over the Gulf of Finland.
This is commercial aircraft.
In aviation, a blue alert signals an in-flight emergency. In this case, parts of the engine compartment doors detached mid-air, forcing the pilot to immediately return and land safely.
Drop in fuel pressure. Left fuel pump.
The rescuer became the victim when a firefighting helicopter suffered an accident while operating near Cape Town, South Africa. What was supposed to be a dream wedding entrance for a Brazilian bride nearly turned into a nightmare before guests reacted quickly enough to prevent disaster.
emergency procedure checklist. Gear up,
If you're enjoying the video, hit subscribe and join our community. Also, comment below where you're watching from, so we can feature aviation incidents from your country in future videos. The rapid rotation of helicopter blades generates extremely powerful airflow capable of throwing debris and damaging nearby structures or vehicles. That's why fire crews only use water from private pools in emergencies. During a test flight in Texas, a US F-35B fighter jet slammed nose first into the runway in a shocking crash, but the pilot ejected safely just in time.
Oh,
That looks absolutely incredible. Rate this out of 10 in the comments. Watch this Airbus A330 abort takeoff at Ninoy Aquino International Airport in the Philippines after a technical issue forced the crew to stop immediately. A shocking video captured a seaplane colliding with a motorboat during takeoff preparations in Canada, leaving 2 people injured. Who do you think was responsible? The pilot or the boat captain? The flight had barely started before disaster struck as a helicopter lost its main rotor during takeoff in Honduras. What should have been a routine landing at McKinnon Air Park suddenly became a terrifying accident that injured 4 passengers on board.
News or whether we'll continue any of our flight.
Only seconds separated survival from tragedy during this 1993 airshow, when a MiG-29 pilot successfully ejected moments before impact.
Foi vindo o motorzinho. Quebrou o avião.
They're not simply flying close. Together, these fighter jets are carefully maneuvering to connect with a tanker aircraft and refuel while still in the air. After suffering a nose gear malfunction, the pilot performed an incredible emergency landing with the A-26 Invader during EI AirVenture Oshkosh 2016. Moment of miscommunication led to a mid-air collision between a Piper PA aircraft and a Robinson helicopter above Clearwater Air Park in Florida. The spin maneuver sends the aircraft spiraling downward while rotating along its axis, making it one of the most intense stunts in aviation. Even after losing engine power mid-flight, this pilot successfully performed an emergency landing on a busy street in Phoenix, with everyone surviving unharmed. What do you think caused the MV-22B Osprey crash? Share your thoughts below. On May 17, 2026, two jets collided mid-air at Idaho Air Force Base, forcing the air show to shut down while all 4 aviators somehow escaped safely.
Ui, ui, ui.
In upstate New York, a stranded golden doodle in the middle of the Seneca River led to a dramatic helicopter rescue operation by local police. That landing in Volжski, Russia looked far more like a crash unfolding in real time than a normal touchdown.
Мы ближе не подойдем, мы с ребенком.
A police helicopter was forced to make an emergency landing directly onto a road after suffering a mechanical failure mid-flight, turning an ordinary street into a temporary runway. The annual Stearman fly-in took a frightening turn when a Kit Fox Speedster Classic 4 crashed shortly after takeoff. a tragic scene unfolded in Victoria, Minnesota after a single-engine plane crashed into a vacant lot, leaving behind flames and wreckage. An air performance at West Desert Air Park in Utah ended badly, but remarkably pilot Dennis Kenyon survived without injuries. One wrong judgment ended both the maneuver and the aircraft during this incident near Deer Harbor, Washington. A plane safely landed while transporting the Space Shuttle Endeavour to the California Science Center. The pilot of a firefighting helicopter realized the bucket cables had become tangled around the tail section. Knowing it was too dangerous to continue, he immediately carried out an emergency landing. Cockpit cameras gave us a rare inside view of aircraft returning to base after the air show in Midland, USA. A terrifying scene unfolded on May 5, 2019, at Moscow's Sheremetyevo Airport when a Sukhoi Superjet burst into flames while skidding down the runway, forcing passengers to evacuate immediately. first appeared to be a flawless Me-2 helicopter demonstration during Aviation Day 2000 in Gachina, Russia suddenly turned into disaster before stunned spectators.
Пизда, бля, праздники. В сторону.
After climbing to only 625 feet, Air India Flight 171 unexpectedly began losing altitude, terrifying witnesses nearby. These moments remind us how dangerous and unpredictable aviation can be, even for experienced pilots.
¡Huevo!
No mames, sí se cayó, güey.
Te dije que se iba a caer, gordo.
¿Qué pedo?
I hit the bomb! Ow! Oh! I knew it.
Because the pilot had already warned the control tower about the emergency, ground crews were fully prepared before the aircraft touched down.
Burn it, damn it. Oh! Yes! 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 Woo!
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real aviation moments every week. See you in the next one.
Yeah. There's nothing left. Burn in, baby.